The wheels on the playoff train might just be falling off a tiny bit. We've got a massive injury to our number one goalkeeper, Angus Gunn. You guys are going to come back a game earlier. Angus Gunn's out 4 weeks. Today we face Fernando Torres' Burnley and Nottingham Forest, who are top of the table. It's going to be a tough one, but hopefully after today, with just 10 games left in the season, we can make huge strides to the playoffs or even automatic promotion. Yes then guys, Kempy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Wrexham Let's Play Save. Today is Season 5 episode, I think we're on number 9. It is the end of February and it is crunch time in the season and things have been going not fantastic. The last game, it was a 4-1 win against Middlesbrough. Before that, as soon as the January window ended and you guys left, we lost to Norwich and we lost to Preston where we just could not put the ball in the back of the net. In both of these games, we had so many shots, but just none on target. For some reason, well, I know why for the reason. As soon as we finished this Preston game, I think we had 15 shots and 1 on target. Is something outrageous. 14 shots, 1 on target. I was fuming. We did a week of shooting practice, quite literally, and it may have paid off. We won 4-1 against Middlesbrough. I also started Charlie Lingard as the sole striker in this game, so hopefully he now can carry on some goal scoring form. We've got 2 massive games today. Burnley, who are managed by none other than Fernando Torres. I mean, great manager by the looks of it. He's been around at the Atletico Madrid caretaker manager in the under-19 system. He's now got a job in the Championship at Burnley, who are struggling down in 20th in the Championship. After that, Nottingham Forest, top of the league, a very good side. We managed to hold them to a draw last time out, and that was Andre Villas-Boas we played then. They've still got a very strong side. Connor Cody, Pablo Rosario, just to name a few. It's going to be a difficult day. As well as the other injury, we've got Paul Mullins out for another couple of weeks and is now really at the end of his career with us. I think that injury is going to take him up to the sort of middle of March maybe. And then after that, there's not long left and he's going to be gone, I think, and out the door. But what a legend he has been. He's taken us all the way to the Championship. Any other stand-up performance? Well, Ben Wilson's not been too bad in goal. He is just a 2-star rating. The injury to Angus Gunn is quite a painful one. In the time that we really need him, it's not been great. Sebastian Neves made his first time back on the bench last game as well. Didn't come on because he's only just recovering, but it's good to finally have him back from that injury we saw at the end of last episode. And apart from that, Sam Curtis, O'Malley even playing well at fullback. Reece Williams and Zach Away have pretty much kept their centre-back starting spot. Said has played a couple of games. Viktor Damjanovic, the big meat Croatian, has not played any yet. But yeah, let's get into this one. Wrexham against Burnley. Fernando Torres. That'd be a good challenge. Just a very quick interruption from myself. It's just a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and also get them bell notifications on. It helps me out massively, and it helps you massively as well, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. Carry on enjoying the video. Right then, this might as well just get straight into it. It's a very game-heavy episode today. Back into proper Championship action. Kicking on things off, Wrexham versus Burnley. William Kemp versus Fernando Torres. Now, Joe Bursick is in goal for Burnley. A very good goalkeeper. Zaidou Sanusi, I know. Josh Da Silva, Josh Brownhill. Not many of them else I actually do know. Harry Sutar is on the bench. But yeah, a decent side for Burnley. Ours today, very unchanged. Ben Wilson in goal, Sam Curtis, Williams, Awe, O'Malley. OK Yoxalou keeps that place in the CDM spot over Mahir Sharur. Captain Job Bellingham, David Gonzalez, O'Hanlon, Stevenson and Charlie Lingard. I say very unchanged. We've got a brand new striker up front in Charlie Lingard. We've got Darren O'Hanlon on the right due to an injury. And OK Yoxalou's back in the side. So there's 3 pretty big changes that have been going on recently. And I hope all 3 of them today can prove that they should be starting. We have a game only 2 or 3 days ago. It does look like we've recovered very well from that. It was a good game against Middlesbrough. A good 4-1 win as well. And it was good to see us bag some goals because that has not been happening recently. So hopefully today we can keep our goal scoring prowess up. It is Sam Curtis and Reece Williams keeping possession quite nicely at the back here. We have been quite good at that this season, just knocking the ball about and doing good with possession. Stevenson with a good switch there to Darren O'Hanlon. Goes for a ball in the box, and for some reason, Charlie Lingard hasn't attacked that one. That looked perfect for a Charlie Lingard on the end of a cross, which he loved to do last season. But he didn't make the dart and run. And I hope that's not been trained out of him by them naughty Leicester lot. Burnley have just counter-attacked us, though, from that. And Darko Trulinov has put Burnley 1-0 up in just 10 minutes. And that's not what I wanted to happen. But I think of bringing you guys back for this game rather than the Bournemouth one was maybe we could actually watch us win a game on camera. And if they're going to do 2-foot challenges like that, Wesley Moraes is certainly going to be sent off. We should have a chance to beat them. Now, Durko Chulinov, who has just scored his goal, has been taken off. We have to win this game now. They've got 10 men for 70 minutes. I will be fuming if we somehow don't get a result of this. Joe Bellingham doing very well to dispossess, and Sam Curtis going for a long ranger there from 25, 30 yards out. And we have just got to absolutely bully them now. There is no excuse for not winning this game. Let's just absolutely dominate them out wide. They've got only fullbacks. We might as well just play it as wide as possible and just beat them. It shouldn't be difficult against a 10-man team in 20th in the league. David Gonzalez with a free kick. He's gone for goal and it's just hit the top of the netting. I thought that might have been rippling in to the top corner, but somehow not. And sadly, Burnley have had one shot this game and scored. He have 8, 2 shots on target, not scored, a 1.0 XG. Ben Wilson there deciding to use his feet. And you know what? I don't mind that from our goalkeepers. Hopefully, next season, whatever league we are in, we can have a keeper that can play more with his feet and give us a bit more of that playing out from the back ability. Darren O'Hanlon causing issues down this right-hand side. Going alone that time rather than setting up Charlie Lingard. And maybe they've had a bit of a fight, them two. 40 minutes in, I've not seen O'Hanlon to Lingard once. And maybe UK Ugbo is going to come on in that right wing spot. Bellingham for ball in the box. Stevenson heading just over the bar. And it's the same issues I've been talking about. Just getting shots on target, testing the keeper. We're not doing it. And we are 1-0 down. I want to see a much better display. Ike Ugbo is going to come on. Charlie Lingard is going to go into that right wing spot. I'm also going to bring on Dino the Dinosaur. I've not seen him yet. I want to see him play some football. And this seems like a good game to get him on. It's his first time on the bench. It's his first time on the team sheet. Can he repay that faith with a first goal for the club? They are literally just lumping it long and we are attacking them every single time. It's a good ball there from Reece Williams. And Ike Ugbo, 5 minutes after coming off the bench, proving to be why he should be starting. A nice little Naruto run in the corner. And 5 minutes after half-time, the little bit of treat him naughty, make him happy. Is that a saying? Not at all. The little bit of bad punishment at half-time has worked. We told them they weren't good enough. We made some subs, and 5 minutes in, we have got the lead. Burnley, still just that one shot on target all game. One shot all game. And they have just literally been lumping it along the whole time. Ike Ugbo, an absolute menace up front there, doing absolute work, battling away, somehow not scoring there. They are moving Elianusi in that front three role just to try and get some space. We're not giving him anything. And 20 minutes to go. We're still not winning this game, but we are the team massively on top. And I don't really want to change anything unless we need to. O'Malley with a ball in behind for Dino. He's not going to get onto that one. He looks like he's got a headband on. I mean, fair play if he has, or he's just got a bit of a really bad bowl patch on the top of his head. Sam Curtis doing some great defensive work there as Burnley looks to counter-attack, but he's done very well. Plays the ball to Joe Bellingham, who has beat his man. Not quite going to get the end of it. The Sugar Show O'Malley on that right foot, playing at left back. His first goal for the club. And when you use a right footer at left back, you don't expect him to be able to do that. What a finish. O'Malley, very good on that right foot. Brings the ball down, chucks it on that right peg and absolutely blasts it into the top corner. And the Sugar Show puts us 2-1 up. Now, I don't want to change too much, I swear, if they score from this. Thank you, Ugbo. Let's just counter-attack and maybe we'll get a few fresh legs on just to kill the game. Energy-wise, we should be able to outplay them. They've been running around like madmen with 10 men the whole game pretty much. Dino the Muricella, I said, could he repay our faith for getting him his first start? And quite a special goal indeed. 25 yards out, drilling the ball fast and hard down in the bottom corner. What a finish that is from Dino the Dinosaur. 73 minutes in, the game's been put to bed, and I'm very happy with that card. I'm very happy with that signing overall. He's repaid faith very well there. He's not played a single minute for us, so you could, understand if he was getting a little bit angry. We'll get on Al Jazmi and we'll also get on Mahir Sarur in CDM as well, just to tighten things up the back, finish this game off. They've had 2 shots all game. We've had 22, and I think for the first time in weeks, I've shown you guys a win on camera. And that is good to say, because it has been quite some time of us just dominating games off of camera. We turn the camera on, we lose to Ipswich, we lose to Chelsea, we lose to Stoke at the end of the last episode. This time, we've gone out and we've battered Fernando Torres' Burnley 4-1, 3-1, Lingard's offside. Go and batter them 3-1. They may have had 10 men, but that doesn't matter. You've got to beat what's in front of you, and we certainly have today. We've taught them a lesson, we've taught them why we are in that playoff spot, and we're doing very, very well. And I'm happy with that result. 4-1 against Middlesbrough, 3-1 against Burnley. The next game is a much tougher test. Nottingham Forest are on 70 points and are 12 points ahead of us. They just drew 0-0 to QPR. We've got a 3-point gap on 7th place. It'll be good to see if we can challenge ourselves against Forest. That is coming up next in just a few days' time. We'll give the boys a little bit of rest and then, get into a massive top-of-the-table clash. Right, something I'm going to do a little bit different for today's game. We're going to actually have a proper look at the expected play style of Notts Forest. A bit of a tactical breakdown, if you will. They play a control possession style of play. They're very good at attacking. You can see from the stats and the board, they are a very good team at going forward. They are top of the league for a reason. Emmanuel Dennis is their main man to look out for, and they're performing well above average in general. They're just doing very well. They seem to be quite good defensively as well. Really good defensively. So we've got to really, really think about how we can put a win up against a side like this. We're going to go to the side selection side, and first of all, I'm going to do a few things in the tactics. Did that say what formation they were going to play? I don't think it did. It's going to say it somewhere. So Notts Forest also play the 4-3-3 with the one centre defensive midfielder, which is quite interesting. Obviously a very heavily possession-based system. We don't want to change things too much up from what we are used to, but we want to make sure that today we can definitely put up a fight. We're going to start off with a nice cautious style of play. We're definitely going to go nice and direct, but slow against them. Try and get balls in behind and over the top. Shoot when we get the chance. I must say, I've not got like a massive thing of how good I am tactically, but I want to start doing more tactical in-depths and tactical specific videos. So we are going to have a little play around this today. When possession's been won, we are going to counter massively and regroup when we do. We're going to distribute it over the defence when we can. Take long kicks. We won't even click it, but that's the whole point. When the goalkeeper is in possession, distribute very quick. We're going to have a high press, but a lower defensive line. Try and just trap them inside and stop crosses and make them play inside and just see if we can beat them man for man in the middle. We've got a very good core here in midfield, and I hope today we can use that to our strength. We want a bit of pace in the side, so Charlie Lingard is going to go out as our right winger. Dylan Stevenson is actually not going to play today. It's going to be Adrian Blake on left wing because Stevenson's actually quicker. I did not know that. So Stevenson is going to stay out there. He's going to go as a winger though today rather than an inverted winger, which doesn't suit him quite as much. So maybe we'll do it that way round and have him on the right as a winger and Lingard on the left cutting in on that right foot. That should be absolutely fine. You know what? No, it's not. We're going to do that way. Ike Ugbo up top. We want him on the last man as an advanced forward. Bellingham can stay as that. David Gonzalez will drop to a box-to-box midfielder. Keep them three as that. And the rest of the team, I'm quite happy with. We're going to have to be good today. We're going to have to be strong defensively and also take our chances when they do come up front. We've got a lot of pace, but they've got a very strong side. I mean, Sam Johnson in goal, Jig Steele, Luke McNally, Connor Cody, Matthias Wiener, Pablo Osario as their captain, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Julian Ponknow, Taiwo Onuyumi, Omar Marmouche and Flavio up top. Fabio Carvalho is still on the bench, them Arthur Kawonkwo, Calvin Ramsey, Leandro Dendonka, Flynn Downs, Emmanuel Dennis, Lino Suaza. So a very strong side for Andre Villas-Boas there today. We're going to just make the boys know there is no pressure today. We've got to go out there and play as well as we can and see if we can get a result here away to Notts Forest. If you did like that little bit of a tactical analysis change, let me know down in the comments. Hopefully it's something I can bring to the channel in the future going forward. I think this week coming up, there will be a tactical analysis sort of thing of a tactics tester. I'm going to try and put my own little spin on it, and we'll play a game in the episode as well. So yeah, it should be a nice little fun end this week on tactics, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments, did you enjoy the tactics breakdown? Be honest, do I chat an absolute bunch of waffle? We'll see from this game. If I come out of this and I've lost 4-0, we'll ignore everything and tactics are nothing. They have hit the post well. They've gone close there from a corner. The game seems to be a little bit laggy. So give me 2 seconds and I'll sort that out. Got no idea why the game was lagging a little bit there. Hopefully it's not going to carry on. David Gonzalez with a ball in. The quality is not fantastic and I have absolutely no idea why. Zakawe on the left wing. It seems to have sorted himself out, hopefully. And we're going to hopefully get a ball in there to Dylan Stevenson, who does make it 1-0. I appreciate the frames are a little bit dodgy, I think. They are for me as watching it. I hope the camera isn't jibbing out and I hope it isn't too bad for you guys watching. But 1-0, a ball in behind, and we've taken an early chance. And for the rest of the game, it's sharp shop and don't let them have their chances. We've got to be strong today. We've got to be good. And it's great that we've got an early lead. We aren't going to get many chances. So the ones we do get, we've got to just take. And they're going to get a red card here for Taiwo Awoniyi. We have clearly frustrated him and we've frustrated the boys. And David Gonzalez has done very well there to get his man sent off. And this could be a game for us for the taking. I'm not going to change too much in our tactical style of play. They could still easily turn this around and batter us. It is Mamouche going forward on the ball. A very good player. Ben Wilson making a good save there, making sure it stays as 1-0 to the mighty Wrexham. I think what we're going to do is keep in this system for the first half and then maybe go for it in the second half and go out there and attack them. Obviously, we have dropped down 23% possession. They can keep all the ball they want. We don't need it. We're winning. They're down to 10 men. Things are looking very good. And I tell you what, I might be a tactical genius. Out of nowhere, I mean, they have got a red card, but we are beating top of the league, Notts Forest. So we're moving up into 5th place as well, which is quite impressive. I hope we can keep this going. I am keeping an eye on if anything goes really laggy or anything in the video. I'm watching through OBS, which is always fun, because I don't want anything to lag. And if it lags, I can pause it quickly. But yeah, Rosario, a ball there from Oxlade-Chamberlain. Great ball to Flavio, and he does get in behind and does score 4-1-1. Now, I'm going against what I've just said, and we are going to go back into pretty much what we play normally. They have got 10 men, so the tactics testing has been a little bit spoiled by the fact that they decided to get a man sent off. So we're going to pretty much revert to what we normally play. We'll keep that nice high up line. Don't trap them inside. And play our football, build up from the back, and actually start to dominate this game a little bit more. We're going to bring on Dino the Dinosaur again. He scored in the last game. He might be able to do it for us in this one too. Let's see if this second half we can go at him a little bit more. Now we've changed our system back to what we normally know. Let's see how much the tactics actually make a difference. Okay, Yoskulu there losing out on the ball to Pablo Rosario, which is a little bit frustrating. Long ball over the top again for Flavio. And Ben Wilson's a little bit in no man's land there. You know what I am going to change? They are doing that long ball a hell of a lot. And I do not like it. So we're going to just drop to a slightly deeper line because they keep going for that long ball over the top. And they're catching us out on it as well. It is the 60th minute. We've only had one shot on target, which is a little bit frustrating from some of the boys. We're going to get Lingard, keep him out on that right wing. No, we're not. We're going to get Darren O'Hanlon out on the right wing. Get Lingard on up top. And get Mahir Sharora in that DM spot. To hopefully just try and dictate play a little bit more in that CDM role. We've certainly come more into the game since the second half, since we've changed the style of play to a more positive style of play. Hopefully we can go 2-1 up here. It is Joe Bellingham, Mr. Captain Fantastic. Oh, what a free kick. That was good save there from Sam Johnston. That was nearly an absolute worldie from Bellingham. The swaz he got on that. They're even showing us goal line technology. So he must have tipped it onto the post. So a very good effort there from Job. Let's go attacking and let's encourage the boys to try and attack them a little bit more. They've brought on Fabio Carvalho in cam and they've actually gone, let's go very big down the wings because they have gone into a 3 midfield formation and let's just try and keep our width now. They've got 3 in midfield, same as us. That is inverted winger and centre mid. I think that's glitched. Yeah, it is glitched. But we're going to keep it trying to go down the wings. Just 3 minutes to go. Regardless of them having a man sent off, 1-0 away at Forest is much better than I expected as we come into this game. Awoniyi got booked in the 22nd, booked again in the 22nd and sent off. So he's only got himself to blame, naughty little Taiwo. But a 1-1 draw away at top of the league, I think you'll agree, is quite good. I'm annoyed that we didn't get to do our proper tactic test there because they sort of killed our whole style of play by going a man down, which is frustrating. But if you want to see more tactics in-depth stuff, like I say, up on the channel, hopefully the next week is our very first tactics tester. So hopefully that's coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, subscribe, And yeah, I'll speak to you next time.